Guys, coming at y'all with a new deck profile, and this deck that I call it Toy Store, and I've told y'all about it a couple times on Zodiac, but probably most of you haven't seen this because it's been a couple pictures, so definitely screenshots. And then I realized after the clowns came out, and we have Noden, this deck's got a lot better and it has a lot more potential, and it's really fun. This is purely a fun deck. I'm not even going to show you a side deck because it doesn't really matter, but this deck does have a lot of plays, and it can go into a lot of extra deck things. So it's really cool. My extra deck is a little lackluster right now because I'm missing BOs and stuff like that, but I don't really need it. And I realized that there's other cards that are really good in this deck as well. But alright, we're gonna start off with the Fluffle Engine. I got 2 Fluffle Dog. This card is like Stratus for Fluffles. When it's summoned, you get to add any Fluffle monster from your deck, and or an Egypt Sabers. I'm sorry, I want to call them OCG names. Scissors. I got Bear. You discard this card, and you add you set a face down toy vendor, and that is literally your engine. And this is the Sabers because it's like sort of like a plate splitter, the way it works, and it helps you when you dead draw malicious and you put it back on top of your deck. So like that, just like life. And it doesn't get banished whenever it gets sent back to the graveyard. So you make Dante with it. Another engine. Last one engine. We got 2 aluminum, 2 radium, and 1 lava. This is really for your out and floodgates and obvious combo plays.
My nigga Trigger Trey over here.
This is really one of the most powerful plays you can do with the deck with the clowns. To another engine. We got the little old school engine from like Teledad. We got 3 malicious and 2 plague. Make A-star synchros and shenanigans. And the clowns. 3 damage juggler, just prevent damage early on, and he adds his pluses when he hits the graveyard because you're milling a lot, and he adds what you need. 2 hat trigger. Debatable, we could play 3, but 2 is just fine in this deck. And 1 trick clown. You really only need 1, and you can recycle him, keep him back, and he's easy to synchro with. Hand traps got 2 maxi. That's all we need. Play too many. This deck you'll lose your little consistency, but this does add a little draw power to get your combos. 1 global. This card is literally the broken shit in this deck. You make a lot of synchros with it, and it mills you 1 card. It does what your deck wants to do. 1 Peril. It outs floodgates and also outs monsters that you don't want to be on the board. After testing, this card is actually being really, really powerful. And 1 Fable Cerebral. This combos out with Toy Vendor and makes more A-star synchros. And 1 BLS Big Daddy. That's it for the monsters. 2 spells. You got Toy Vendor. This card is literally a discard outlet, and you discard to draw 1. And you reveal the top card of your deck, and if it's a Fluffle monster, you get to special summon it. Or if you don't, special summon any monster from your hand that is special summonable. And if you don't, it goes to the graveyard. So you get your triggers. So it literally just helps you dig through your deck, sort of like an upstart, and your deck gets through really quick. 2 charge. Oh, also, I forgot to say, if this card hits the graveyard by any means, period, you get to search for any Fluffle. So it's discard outlet when it mills. This card also just mills. So then search for the aluminum raid in place, and it gets you started. So charge goes really. Now, Instant Fusion, this is for the Noden play, and that's really all it is. This card is really powerful. Noden becomes Trishula in some situations. It becomes rank 4 Emerald to shovel back your stuff. You'll see. It's really powerful. Foolish Burial, any card in your deck. Mind Control, just too good. Make extra monsters. Ouch Unicorn, and Clauseless. Soul Charge, broken, and 1 Ragging for the last spell. And 2 Breakthrough Skill. This is the last, only trap you really need, and it's good to be in the graveyard for out in Winda and Chicanaga, so like that. And Unicorn. So like that. Onto the extra deck. You got 1 Noden. 2 is not necessarily really because you're gonna put it back. You can put it back with Emerald. The Instant Fusion is really just an extra I don't know, power card, but you really don't need it for this deck to even play. I didn't play it before, but this card's just better at 1 because you need more extra deck space. 1 Dante. The only rank 3 I play, it mills you and helps you accelerate your game space. You could play Levier, but this card's just really good. And you'll see another reason why I don't need to play Levier. 1 Trapeze Magician, just OTKs, and also just it floats. And then we got Castell, out in floodgates, out in monsters. Emerald for recycling, and it's just really good. Just put stuff in your extra monsters. Exton for out in fields, easy rank 4. Trigger Beast, easy to make with Global and your dog and your hat trigger, so it's really, really powerful if you make this turn 1 against some decks. Armides, It's out against floaters, and it's so easy to make a Synchro 5 in this deck with Insuffusion. This is easy to make. Boy, is just the biggest 6-star Synchro, and I was thinking about playing the High Spheroid Kendama because it can come back from the graveyard, but this card's just way better, and you don't have that much room in the extra deck. The only 7-star Synchro I play, I do play Luminor Raiden, and this is the only really ideal monster you really want to go into. There's black cards, but then you really don't want to blow up the field and lose a monster. You want to have something that stays on the board, and it mills you 3 cards. And you can recycle back this card and your other monsters too, with Emerald and himself can recycle back the Luminous Raidens. 1 Void Ogre. This just negates spells and traps. It's really good. You want to recycle. Oh, this is the best card in this extra deck. I can easily make this turn 1, and it can recycle back Malicious and Plague, and it's just too good. Like in breakthrough skill, and if I was really playing competitively or like a shop that I know, like I play Gauss on the main, but this is really a fun build, and it's really consistent at doing what it does. But this card is just really good, and it disrupts your opponent's hand. This is probably the best card in extra for 8-star Synchro period. Stardust, really good against side frames. I think it just needs to be in this extra deck, and it can help you make this one before you go for a push. 1 Traditional, obviously, this card is just broken. It should have came back, honestly. And then you got 1 Beelzeus. This card just like Beels, but it's so easy making this deck with 2 clowns and a Plague, and it can't be troubled by battle card effects and can kill towers. That's it for the deck profile, and thanks for watching. Even though this deck's not really something you conventionally see, it's really interesting and something you should probably try out for fun. Thanks for watching.